So the last week has been crazy. We had birthdays, we had anniversaries. So it's been a busy time, and I didn't get to editing this video on time that I wanted to release it. But yeah, I hope you like this episode. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to Intentional Living with Ashwin Malan. And in today's episode, I will be talking about the second highest level of learning or teaching, and that is strategy. So, in the previous video, I spoke about the highest level of learning or teaching, which is principles, and I defined it as the law that governs. And I've made an example of the law of gravity. So, if I would, like I said, if I were to jump off a building, the law of gravity will pull me down back to earth. That's why we are not floating around, we're not holding on to our chairs, we are literally grounded on earth due to the law of gravity, right? So, back to today's topic, which is strategy. It is the second highest level of learning or teaching. Now, strategies, it is based on an individual, a team, a organization, whatever you call yourself, it is based on a strategic advantage that you have. Okay? Now, strategy, it has everything to do with why and when you implement a principle. So, I've played soccer, as it's known in South Africa, football abroad, and I've played the sport, and I know, according to my perspective, it is an amazing sport, right? So if you are like most people around the world following the English Premier League. So the example I want to make today is that if you follow the English Premier League, right, there are teams ranked from 1 to number 20. Now, you can go and check this for yourself. The lower ranking teams that are playing in the relegation and just above, you will mostly find that these teams do not have big spending budgets on attracting the top talents in the footballing world. So they work with the personnel that they have, and they play according to their strengths, basically. So that is being strategic or strategy. You will find most of the lower league teams, you will find them playing more of a direct type of football. What I mean by this is simply the ball gets to the goalkeeper or a defender, they would play a long pass, a long ball to the striker. The striker will get control of the ball, whether he heads down the ball for a teammate, whether he controls the ball and holds the ball so his fellow teammates can come and support him and try and have an attempt on goal. Not all of them, but majority of the lower ranking teams. Now the top ranking teams, they have money, so they have big budgets, so they can attract the best players in the world, and they literally have a different style of playing, right? So they have individuals within the team that can carry the team. At any given moment, they can spark some creative genius or ability and go and be a match winner, right? So these teams have a number of things or strategies they can employ or deploy based on the personnel that they have. So that would be their strategic advantage. So they have a certain advantage, right? The monies, in terms of the budgets, the personnel that the monies can attract, and the size of the club, and obviously facilities and all of those fundamental things in there, right? But they would have a different style of playing. So strategy is based on your strategic advantage, and you employ a principle or you make use of a principle based on your strategic advantage that plays to your strengths, right? So let me know in the comment section that what is your strategic advantage that you have, in your field, in your career, in your industry, whatever it is that you're doing, what is your strategic advantage that you use to employ a principle that is working for you, that's getting results for you, right? Because remember, intentional living, like the channel implies, is that everything we do is highly intentional, hyper focused on the result that we want or the objective we want to meet. So, in order to do that, there is literally a few things we need to do that will translate or gives us the transformation that we are looking for or the objective that we want to meet, right? So, that's it for this episode. So, that is the second highest level of learning or teaching, which is strategy, and it literally helps you to know when and why to make use of a framework, a principle, or a law that will help you be successful.